Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Deserts of Plenty. My name is Ralph. Um, just a quick one today, to get to in a second. But if it's your first time here, Deserts of Plenty is just my attempt to look at what's going on and make sense of it all. I open a lot by saying we're awash in calories, but we're devoid of nutrition, awash in experiences, but devoid of connection. We are awash in information, but we are devoid of knowledge. You know, it's hard to know what is real. I was just looking today, and there's a Senate hearing on in the U.S. on UFOs. I didn't look into it. I didn't click on it. I have no interest in it. Really, I have no interest in it. But in a world where we're being visited by extraterrestrials in spaceships or from some future or whatever, how do you know what's real? It's hard, and it's only going to become more difficult to separate fact from fantasy when AI becomes even more prevalent and powerful. Even now, I think it's really, really difficult to think of something that you know to be true and ask yourself, how do I know that? Why do I think that? Is that me, or is that implanted in me by a marketing department backed with a lot of psychologists and experts in the human brain manipulating all of us? And that's one thing that really doesn't yet keep me awake at night, but I think about it a lot. How do we know what we know? And the opinions that I have, how did I form those? Is that based really on who I am and what I feel? Or was that fed to me by somebody or something that in general I agree with? And so I just accept that and I don't question it. And so I'm left to question so many things, including the things that I uh hold, the things that I think are the most sacred. I question those a lot, as well as anything I've changed my mind on recently. For example, I was raised, and I'm sure most of us were, to think that fat is bad, and we should eat low fat diets, and high cholesterol is bad, and high LDL, low density lipoprotein is bad, and these things lead to heart disease. And now the science is putting a big doubt on that, and it's pointing more the finger at processed foods, seed oils, and sugar. How do you know what's true? It's hard to know. Anyway, today I just wanted to leave a question, and I like this question a lot. It's a good one to ponder, a good thought experiment. And the question is, if you could do anything in the world and you knew you wouldn't fail, what would you do? That's it. Just think about that. If you could do anything and you knew you wouldn't fail, what would you do? Anyway, thanks for dropping by. We'll see you next time here on Deserts of Plenty. Have a great week. Bye.